Have you ever wondered why some of the most successful celebrities seem to avoid marriage altogether? Despite decades in the spotlight, living through countless relationships, and capturing the hearts of fans worldwide, one name stands out.
You
How am
perform
I
and
not
go,
married? How is that?
you know,
I'm too
you
hot.
know,
That's right, I'm too hot.
that's what it is.
Why limit myself?
how is it that there isn't a man strong enough to be your man? How is it?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I even scratch my head and go, how did I get here without getting married?
What keeps her from tying the knot? Could it be personal choice, career focus, or something more unexpected? Stay tuned as we uncover why Sheryl Crow never married and the surprising reasons behind her decision. Early life. Sheryl Crow was born on February 11, 1962. Her mother, Bernice, was a skilled piano teacher, and her father, Wendell Wyatt Crow, was a lawyer who also played the trumpet. Sheryl grew up in a warm and supportive home with her two older sisters, Kathy and Karen, and her younger brother, Stephen. Her family had a strong background in public service, as her great-grandfather served as a congressman. This gave her a sense of pride and a drive to succeed from a young age. During her time at Kennett High School, Sheryl stood out. She served as a majorette, excelled in athletics, especially track, and won medals for her performance in the 75-meter low hurdles. Her talent and personality helped her become well-liked among classmates. She joined several clubs, including the Pep Club and the National Honor Society. In her senior year, she won the title of Paper Doll Queen in a beauty contest judged by celebrities, which highlighted her confidence and charm. After high school, Sheryl followed her passion for music to the University of Missouri in Columbia. She completed a degree in music education in 1984. While studying, she became part of a local band called Kashmir and continued to build her musical skills. She participated in sororities and music fraternities and showed strong leadership and creativity. Her journey was still beginning, but it was already clear that she had the talent and work ethic to rise in the music industry. Once she graduated, Sheryl Crow stepped into her first professional role as a music teacher at Kellison Elementary School in Fenton, Missouri. She encouraged young students during the day, and on weekends she performed with local bands, sharing her passion for music. During this period, she met Jay Oliver, a musician and producer who noticed her potential. He invited her to record advertising jingles in the studio he had set up in his parents' basement in St. Louis. Her first major opportunity came when she recorded a back-to-school jingle for the famous bar department store. More work followed, including jingles for McDonald's and Toyota. She mentioned in a 60 Minutes interview that she earned $40,000 from the McDonald's jingle alone, showing how quickly her reputation was growing. As her skills became more recognized, her career took another step forward when she joined Michael Jackson's Bad World Tour as a backing vocalist. She often performed the duet I Just Can't Stop Loving You with him on stage, strengthening her role as a talented vocalist. She also recorded background vocals for major artists such as Stevie Wonder, Belinda Carlisle, Jimmy Buffett, Kevin Gilbert, and Don Henley. In 1989, Sheryl contributed to Neil Schon's track Smoke of the Revolution on his album Late Night, and her voice appeared in several TV and film projects. She performed in the series finale of Cop Rock in 1990, had her song Heal Somebody featured in the film Bright Angel, and recorded Welcome to the Real Life for the action movie Stone Cold. She also joined Kenny Loggins for the duet I Would Do Anything on his album Leap of Faith. These projects helped expand her career and visibility. Sheryl Crow's path from teacher to music star was built through consistent effort, natural talent, and opportunities that matched her dedication. Each chapter pushed her closer to her goals and set the stage for the next major phase in her success. By 1992, Sheryl reached an important moment in her career. she was ready to release her first album and worked with producer Hugh Padgham, known for his work with artists like Sting. She put everything into the self-titled project, which was scheduled for release in September of that year. As the release date neared, both Sheryl and her label began to question the album. They felt it didn't reflect the honest and raw sound she had built in earlier work. Sheryl believed the album felt too polished and didn't show her true style. After careful discussion, they agreed to delay the release, feeling the album wasn't the right representation of her identity as an artist. Even though the album was shelved, Sheryl's songwriting continued to gain notice. Artists such as Celine Dion, Tina Turner, and Winona Judd recorded her songs during this time. Although the full album was never officially released, a few cassette copies and press materials leaked. These circulated among fans and online trading communities, creating a sense of curiosity around her early work. This phase, despite the setback, became a key moment for Sheryl. The connections she formed and the experience she gained built a strong foundation for what came next. Rise to stardom. After years of working toward her breakthrough, Sheryl began dating musician Kevin Gilbert. His creativity helped spark a new chapter in her development. Together, they joined a group of musicians who informally called themselves the Tuesday Music Club. It became a relaxed but highly creative space where songwriters shared ideas and collaborated freely. As Sheryl became more involved, the group grew into an influential creative circle. Members such as David Berwald, Bill Bottrell, and Brian McLeod played a major role in shaping her debut album Tuesday Night Music Club. The songs reflected both her experiences and the collaborative energy of the group. One of the standout tracks, Leaving Las Vegas, came from this collaboration. But as the album gained attention, Sheryl and Kevin's relationship deteriorated, and disputes over songwriting credits followed. Even with these personal challenges, the album became a huge success. The single, All I Want to Do, brought her widespread recognition, climbed the charts, and pushed the album to sell more than 7 million copies. She earned 3 Grammy Awards, firmly establishing herself as a major artist. Her second album, released in 1996, showed that she was capable of creating and producing her own work independently. She played multiple instruments and took control of the production, proving her capability beyond collaboration. By the late 1990s, Sheryl Crow was becoming a major star. Her single, If It Makes You Happy, was the breakthrough that brought her into mainstream attention. The song quickly became popular on radio, and her powerful voice and thoughtful lyrics resonated with listeners. At the 39th Annual Grammy Awards, she earned 2 Grammys, Best Female Rock Vocal Performance and Best Rock Album. The album included memorable tracks such as A Change Would Do You Good, Home, and Every Day is a Winding Road. However, not everything went smoothly. Her song, Love is a Good Thing, criticized Walmart for selling guns to minors, which led the company to ban her album from its stores. The situation highlighted Sheryl's willingness to address difficult issues through her music. She also released the protest song Redemption Day, which was later recorded by Johnny Cash. Beyond that, she performed the theme song for the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies. The track earned nominations for Best Song Written for a Motion Picture at the Grammy Awards and Best Original Song at the Golden Globe Awards, further proving her range as an artist. Beyond her vibrant public image, Sheryl's love life drew attention because of several high-profile relationships. Sheryl Crow first dated the legendary Eric Clapton. Though their relationship was brief, it was notable for their nearly 20-year age difference and undeniable chemistry that fascinated fans and onlookers alike. The two musicians shared the stage multiple times, performing live together and collaborating on a few songs, which only fueled interest in their romance. Despite the whirlwind nature of their relationship, rumors suggested that Clapton inspired Crow's hit song, My Favorite Mistake, a track that candidly explores heartbreak and betrayal. Sheryl, however, stayed largely silent about the song's true inspiration, often referring to Clapton simply as a very good friend during public appearances. As the 1990s moved on, Sheryl's romantic life took another turn when she met actor Owen Wilson on the set of The Minus Man. Their bond grew as they portrayed intertwined characters, with Sheryl making her acting debut as one of Wilson's character's victims. Their relationship lasted about 2 years, filled with laughter and shared experiences, including attending the Vanity Fair Oscar party together in 2000. In a heartfelt tribute, Sheryl dedicated the song Safe and Sound from her album Come On to Owen, reflecting on the warmth and closeness of their connection. After her split from Owen Wilson, Sheryl Crow entered a new chapter in love. In early 2003, she began dating Josh Charles, known for his role in The Good Wife. Their relationship was brief but public, highlighted by their appearance at the 2003 Grammy Awards. By April that year, the relationship ended. A source told Us Weekly, "They are no longer seeing each other. She's looking for the guy, and he wasn't it." This marked another chapter in Sheryl's ongoing search for a meaningful connection. Later in 2003, Sheryl's path crossed with cyclist Lance Armstrong at a charity event, shortly after his divorce. Their romance quickly developed, and by September 2005, they were engaged and living together on a ranch in Austin, Texas. Despite their deep affection, the couple announced their split a year later. Their joint statement read, "After much thought and consideration, we have made a very tough decision to split up. We both have a deep love and respect for each other, and we ask that everyone respect our privacy during this very difficult time." Sheryl's most significant relationship after Lance was with musician and producer Doyle Bramhall II. Their romance reportedly began while collaborating on her album 100 Miles from Memphis. They shared 4 years together, enjoying a flourishing connection, though it eventually fizzled out. Throughout her journey in love, Sheryl has experienced a range of passionate connections, each influencing her life and artistry in unique ways. She also had other notable relationships. In 2006, amidst celebrity romance rumors, Ryan Seacrest was linked to Sheryl Crow. It was a brief moment in the tabloids, with speculation about a fling between the American Idol host and Sheryl. Details remained scarce, leaving the truth uncertain. That same year, Sheryl was spotted dining with actor Hank Azaria, sparking further speculation. The dinner, attended by Patricia Arquette, fueled rumors of a possible romance between Sheryl and Hank. Neither confirmed the reports, and they were never seen together again, leaving fans curious. By 2008, Sheryl was linked to film producer Steve Bing, who had previously dated Elizabeth Hurley. Their connection reportedly grew after being introduced by Jennifer Aniston the previous year. Sources noted, "A few weeks ago, things got a little more intimate between them." The two appeared to share a deeper bond, showing that Sheryl continued her search for connection under public scrutiny. Reflecting on love, Sheryl remains hopeful about finding the one, though she acknowledges that marriage may not be her ultimate goal. In an interview with Good Housekeeping, the 9-time Grammy winner shared, "Hey, I would love to get married. I'm still old-fashioned, but I don't think marriage is the be-all and end-all." She reflected on her past experiences, noting, "It's better to have 3 broken engagements than 3 divorces," emphasizing the importance of learning from relationships rather than rushing into something that might not last. Looking back on relationships with high-profile figures like Owen Wilson, Eric Clapton, and Lance Armstrong, Sheryl offered insight into why those romances didn't endure. "I have always gone out with guys who were highly successful, which would seem like it would put me at an equal level," she explained. She realized, however, that one partner's success can sometimes overshadow the other. What ends up happening is that one of you becomes smaller, and it was always me. This helped her understand that sometimes, for one person to shine, the other must dim their light. Professionally, Sheryl is entering a new chapter, touring in country with Rascal Flatts and performing songs from her upcoming album Feels Like Home, releasing in September. She also recognizes the challenges women face in the music industry today. "It's hard to be a woman in music," she says. "There's so much intimacy that's projected, and that's a bummer. A good musician who can command the stage doesn't have to rely on intimacy to sell her music." Her recent makeup-free selfie in Colby Kailat's lyric video for Try reinforces her commitment to authenticity. As Sheryl prepares to release her documentary, she revisits her love life and legacy on The Howard Stern Show, candidly reflecting on past engagements, including her relationship with Lance Armstrong. She acknowledges that everyone eventually discovers who they are, including the men who were once part of her life. Through it all, Sheryl remains resilient, focusing on her music and the meaningful stories that shape her career. Motherhood. Sheryl Crow's journey to motherhood highlights her priorities and values. After 3 broken engagements, she embraced the idea that becoming a single mom was preferable to experiencing a painful divorce. With her family's support, especially her mother, Bernice Crow, she felt empowered to define family on her own terms. Sheryl moved from bustling Los Angeles to a peaceful farm in Nashville, preparing herself for motherhood. By trusting the process and letting go of expectations, she adopted her first son, Wyatt, in 2007, followed by his brother Levi in 2010. Her dedication to her children is clear through her 3-night rule, ensuring she doesn't leave them for more than 3 nights unless they're with her. This commitment was evident during her Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in November 2023, when she brought her sons with her. In her speech, she emphasized that nothing she achieves matters more than the joy and love Wyatt and Levi bring into her life. As they grow into teenagers, Sheryl continues to prioritize their well-being and happiness, cherishing each shared moment. Wyatt Stephen Crow. After completing radiation treatment for breast cancer, Sheryl felt ready to embrace motherhood. In an interview with Woman's Day, she shared that she began arranging to adopt, saying she was ready to become a mom, even if it meant doing it alone. In April 2007, Wyatt was born, and Sheryl felt an immediate connection. Balancing life between her New York City loft and their Nashville ranch, Wyatt grounded her in unexpected ways. "He changed my life completely," she told Ella. "I've put roots down with him. His happiness is my priority." Sheryl navigated the challenges of motherhood, setting boundaries while balancing discipline and affection, guided by her mother's wisdom about creating a safe environment. In 2008, Sheryl released Detours, an album inspired by her experiences as a new mother. She built a studio at her ranch to have Wyatt nearby during recording and dedicated the song Lullaby for Wyatt to him. "It's such a gift, having this little spirit looking to you for protection," she said. "Having him is the greatest reward I have ever experienced." Over the years, Sheryl shared moments with Wyatt at events, cherishing their time together. Watching him grow from a playful toddler into a thoughtful teen, she reflected on his personality and sense of humor. He developed a love for music, learning bass like James Jamerson and a passion for marine biology, inspiring Sheryl to support his interests. Their bond strengthened when Sheryl was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Wyatt expressed his pride in her achievement. "Mom, I'm so proud of you. I heard you're nominated." Their relationship remains a mix of mutual support, love, and encouragement as they celebrate each other's achievements. Levi James Crow. 3 years after Wyatt, Sheryl Crow welcomed her younger son, Levi, into her family through a closed adoption after he was born in Mississippi. She had initially considered adopting when Wyatt was only 2, but as she told Redbook, many adoption plans fell through. Still, she believed that everything happened for a reason. For Wyatt, 2 would have been too early. It would have been difficult for his self-esteem. But 3 is perfect because he's very well established now in who he is, she explained, reflecting on how their family had grown and adapted. Wyatt embraced being an older brother with excitement, eagerly helping with Levi's baths and burping. Sheryl fondly recalled, "He helps me hold the bottle. He's very involved," highlighting the strong bond between the brothers from the very start. Although Sheryl often kept Levi's face hidden on social media, he appeared in several Instagram posts, capturing joyful and adventurous moments. The family enjoyed a ski trip to Copper Mountain, Colorado, and even had the chance to meet basketball legends Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson, a day that left a lasting impression on them all. Breaking from her usual discretion, Sheryl gave fans a rare glimpse of both Levi and Wyatt in her music video for Forever. The video showed tender family moments, and she shared her gratitude on Instagram, writing, "What a blessing to get to experience the world through my children's eyes. Every moment reminds me that life goes fast, and being in the moment is so important." While Levi, like his mom and brother, showed signs of musical talent, Sheryl remained unsure if he would follow in her artistic footsteps. Nevertheless, the love and connection in their family continued to shine through every shared experience. Health challenges and personal resilience. You know, breasts mean nourishment. They mean nurturing. And you are the last person you nurture or nourish. And anything that you bring into your life, into your physical body, or the body of your spirit, that does not serve you is detrimental to health. And so, I think I came out of that. It took me about a year. Sheryl Crow's journey through health struggles demonstrates her strength and resilience. After being diagnosed with ductal carcinoma in situ, a non-invasive form of breast cancer, she faced a pivotal moment when she underwent a lumpectomy at a Los Angeles facility. This procedure marked the start of her battle with cancer, followed by 6 weeks of radiation therapy that challenged her both physically and emotionally. During this difficult time, Sheryl found ways to turn her experience into something positive. She partnered with her surgeon, Dr. Christy Funk, to establish the Sheryl Crow Imaging Center at Funk's Pink Lotus Breast Center. The center aims to provide women with accessible breast health services, emphasizing the importance of early detection and support. Sheryl's dedication to raising awareness about breast cancer and helping others navigate their journeys became a central focus in her life. Sheryl's health challenges didn't stop there. In November 2011, she received another diagnosis: a meningioma, the most common type of brain tumor. While usually benign, the diagnosis added another layer to her ongoing health journey. Sheryl continued regular follow-ups, remaining vigilant about her well-being. She also faced periods of depression. By acknowledging her mental health struggles, Sheryl became an advocate for mental wellness, recognizing that emotional health is just as critical as physical health. Awards. With her immense talent, Sheryl Crow has been recognized for her impact on music and her influence in the industry. Her roots are in Missouri, where she grew up and nurtured her passion for music. Her alma mater, the University of Missouri, awarded her an honorary doctorate, honoring her achievements in the arts and her dedication to her craft. Southeast Missouri State University also recognized her contributions, inspiring countless students who hope to follow her example. Sheryl's influence extended beyond education when she received the prestigious Golden Plate Award from the American Academy of Achievement, presented by filmmaker Steven Spielberg at a star-studded ceremony in Los Angeles. This award celebrated her musical accomplishments and her role as a cultural figure, inspiring others through her artistry and advocacy. A significant milestone in her career came when Sheryl was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This honor cemented her legacy in the music industry and recognized her contributions to rock and pop music over the years. The ceremony was filled with emotion as fellow artists and fans celebrated her journey, highlighting her resilience, creativity, and the meaningful messages behind her songs. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen.